Once I have started a Google Meet, you can get in and see all your participants. You'll notice I'm in here twice. One is actually my phone, but I wanted you to be able to see what it looks like with other people in here. I am talking right now, so you can see who is talking if you're not sure when you get several people on here. Over here, you can also pin yourself to the main screen if you wanted to, or you can remove yourself from there and just see your participants. Up here, it also gives you that options to pin yourself to the main screen or to show your tile. So you can go back and forth between those. Some other options with participants is you can pin someone else to a main screen. If, for instance, if you have a student that you kind of need to keep an eye on, that would be a good way. You pin them to your main screen so you can kind of see what they're doing during your Google Meet. If you need to remove a student for whatever reason, or if they're having trouble figuring out how to remove themselves, you can remove them from here. If you go up here to your participants and show everyone, you're going to see under the people section, you can add people here. You can invite them, you can their phone number to call them. So it does give you some options there. You can also access host controls here if you want to let everyone share their screen and send chat messages or not. Here's a little bit more that you can do with host options. Up here, you can turn this off if you do not want people to be able to join without asking. If you want them to have an account, they can't just be anonymous, which for Hardin County Schools, I believe it's set up where they have to join with their Hardin County Schools account anyway. This went to all settings, so you can also see those video options and audio options from here. If you click on chat, once again, you can let everyone send a message or you can turn it off right here from chat. The great thing about chat is if you are discussing something, students can put questions or comments here. They don't have to talk or interrupt if other people are talking, and then you can answer these as you go. You can add links here so that students can easily access them and those types of things. There's several ways you can use chat. You could have students who are responsible for posting links to materials whenever people can't find something. There's other ways to use it. If you go over here beside the name of your meet, you can see information for joining and copy it from there and send it to other people. If you click on host controls, once again, they're available here. Those same ones that we just looked at in the other area. Here you can turn your microphone off and on, leave the meeting, turn your video off and on. Captions, you can turn on captions at the bottom or turn them back off so that it starts typing like what you're saying. If you're ready to present your screen, you can click present now and choose what you're wanting to present. Honestly, I usually choose entire screen just because I forget that I'm like, oh, no, wait, I need this tab too. And so I just do entire screen most of the time. It's kind of a fail-safe way for me not to forget something. But you can just do a tab at a time if you know you're only using a tab. If you go to the snowman over here and see your other options, once again, there's those settings, which include audio, visual, and host settings. Some troubleshooting help options. Using a phone for audio. Turning on captions, going full screen, changing your layout. Right now, if you're wanting to record a meeting, that is available. I have a Chromecast that is also connected to my wireless so that I could cast my meeting if I wanted to on my TV. There's a whiteboard option, which is really cool because you can choose from Drive or that you already have one made, or you can start a new whiteboard. And if I click Start New Whiteboard, if you haven't used Jamboard before, it's pretty cool. You can have different whiteboards up here that you can flip through. They can add some sticky notes over here, change color, whatever, type whatever you need, and save that. And they can make more. You can move these around if you need to do some type of Venn diagram, or I don't know how. There's lots of things you can do in here. But what the cool thing is in Google Meet with that is now if I go to chat, the link to that Jamboard is right here. So all of my students can access that Jamboard by just going to chat and clicking on it, but it automatically puts it there. So at the end of your Google Meet, when you're ready to get off, one big thing you need to remember is that you need everyone to leave the meeting before you. That is one of those safety features, once again, that once everyone leaves the meeting before you, they should not be able to get in after you're off. So if this person hadn't left, I could remove them. I'm not going to just yet, but I could remove them. I could also, once they're gone, then I'm going to go down here and click Leave Call. And then I'm also going to X out of the tab. So everyone's gone. I'll leave the call and close the tab. So some of those, once again, some of those things that we're trying to make sure people are doing. Okay. I am going to let my participants share their screen. So you notice that my participant is starting to share their screen. This is from my iPhone. So I'm actually going to go out. So what I'm using is this Google Meet app. Oops, went down. Right there on the bottom left. And then when I'm in there on my phone, I have some of those same options. So this also looks similar to what they'll see if they have an iPad and they're not using a Chromebook or a desktop. But I can click to end the call. I can go down there to turn video and audio, off and on. Stop it. And then at the top, I can turn my volume off. I can click right beside demo, and once again, I can see the people. I can share joining information from there. If I click info, it shows me that joining information, and I can copy it. I also have those three dots beside the person's name where I can mute that person. I can pin them to my main screen or remove them. Click down off the about the call. I can turn around my video so I'm actually showing something else on the video instead of just my phone screen, or if I'm trying to show something in the background or something and I turned on my camera. If I click the snowman down there at the bottom over to the right, it's going to let me add others, in call messages, stop sharing, turn on captions, and those report a problem, report abuse, and settings are also there. So once again, I want everyone to leave the meeting before I do. So I'm going to actually go ahead and hang up on my phone so that I am the only person as the host left in the meeting. And from here, before my Chromebook dies, I am going to be leaving the call. And then I want to close my tab before anything else, so no one else can join.